All right, let's take a look at lesson 2 for our solving equations unit. So if you're watching this, you have finished lesson 1. Lesson 2 is going to start out very similar to the way lesson 1 did. You already know that this is a pictorial or picture example of an actual algebraic equation. The center right here is the same thing as our equal sign. Now, what messes with a lot of students is the fact that we've really not seen very much of a situation like this where we have two numbers together. Well, you're in 8th grade. You know that if I've got a 10 and a 5, how much do I have total? I have 15. You can turn that into a 15. Now, on this side, I've got two triangles that represent my unknowns, and I still have a 1. Remember from the first lesson, it's easiest to figure out what our unknowns are if they're by themselves. We still have this 1 to deal with. If I can get rid of that 1 so that these two triangles are by themselves, I'm going to have an easier time figuring out what those two triangles equal. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. By taking it off, it's the same thing as subtracting 1. I told you yesterday, whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So the 1s are gone. I know that if I do 15 minus 1, yes, you know that, it's 14. So now I've got this 14 here, and I've got these two triangles. Last step, as always, take the 14 and split it equally into the two triangles. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. So I'd come over here to my answer. X equals 7. Now on to explaining. The first thing I did, we combine the 10 and the 5 to give 15. Subtracted 1 from both sides to get the triangles. Sorry, I can't type today. 15 minus 1 equals 14. Last, divide the 14 into the two triangles to get 7. Not too shabby, right? Let's take a look at slide 2. Same thing. I'm actually going to skip slide 2. I'll give you a little head start. Take that 10, turn it into a 12. Yeah, you know what to do next. Now let's look at slide 3. Slide 3 is where it can get a little bit tricky because we don't have a picture anymore. Think about this. I told you in lesson 1, all of those pictures that we've been working with the equations and solving, those are actually algebraic equations in real life. We just rewrote them to look less intimidating. So here's the thinking. I'm going to separate my two sides. This 2x, that 2 is actually not there. What it actually means is that there's two triangles. So I can take that 2x and rewrite it as two triangles. Then if I look on the other side, this is an x. How many triangles is that going to be? Yes, just one. That should look like a triangle. And then this 3 plus 3, same thing as a 3 in a box. So what do you do to solve it? Well, I'm going to remove an x from both sides. All I have left now is a triangle and a 3. How many are in there? Yep. X equals 3. So then all you got to do is tell me what you did to solve it. So I think you got this. I think you'll be all right. I'll be there in the Google Meet to answer questions if you need help. Good luck. Happy equation solving.